Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this game of Supreme Ruler Ultimate, where I'm joined by Bundeswehr Bob, Benjamin Magnus, and Commissar Roach. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
As Bob slowly melts in his room.
I'm ready for this heat wave to not be a thing anymore.
Is your AC just not able to keep up? Your little
It's
window
just
box?
too goddamn hot.
Is that the only place your computer can be? Like, as a...
This is the only place I'm going to be able to like work, effectively. But we are moving in February, and I have listed out conditions of either there needs to be a shit ton of shade wherever we go, or central air.
Oh yeah,
Like, that's
trust me,
all
Bob.
non-negotiable.
When me and Mrs. Magnus moved, definitely when we were looking at the buildings, they showed us 2 units, and I was like, okay, that way's east and that way's west. So which one of these units gets the least amount of sunshine? I'll take that one. That was definitely a big consideration. It was like, okay, it's not going to be hot as balls in the apartment, and the electricity bill will be lower. Alright, I think these Polish units can move up to the front line. Did we finish repairing this?
I'm going to repair my units, then I'll be ready to join your front line wherever.
All these Portuguese units sucking up all the bratwurst.
I will say, Ben, that the Benenot line definitely doesn't need to be manned.
I was thinking about maybe
You're really just throwing money down the drain right now.
I was really thinking about reducing some of this. And by
like
some of
all
it,
of
I
it.
mean nearly the entire thing. But what's easy to do is to grab this
Maybe.
and just take out the units I want and move them aside.
Maybe dismantle the fortifications too, so you're not spending all that on maintenance.
But I built them; they're so beautiful.
There's no frontier with Russia anymore.
Shit, right?
There's not even a chance, because their border's been pushed back a lot.
All right, I'm just gonna reserve those units because they don't need to be up anymore. I'll take anybody I specifically want out of reserve. How pricey is it to like keep units up?
Well, each unit will have a maintenance cost associated with it in the same place you saw like the kills and stuff.
Gotcha. So let's see. Let's click on a tanker doodle here.
It's all annual maintenance.
$400 million. Is that a year?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a tank.
No wonder your economy's so stagnant.
It's not stagnant. It's constantly growing.
Very slowly growing.
So I'm not Italy. I don't have this huge economy to pull from. Everything's got to go slow. Inflation's going down.
My inflation is now rapidly decreasing, so it's all good.
Mine's going down, and I just passed another country on world GDP ranking. So suck it, whoever was number 44 and is now 45. I took your place.
Huzzah.
But there'll be a front with Lithuania. I don't have issue with Lithuania. They're not like...
You don't have issue with Lithuania yet.
Yeah, they're not really a concern of mine. Diplomatic offer. Artillery... ooh. Oh, that's not a... Yeah, that's acceptable. I'll go ahead and do that.
Ben, this I think is for you. One of my commenters, Cowabunga Kid, saying that you could deploy our army, select them all with the mouse drag, and then select a best disband to get rid of bulk unit.
Select.
No, that's...
No,
that's
don't do it
for-
now. This is for your North Korea.
Yeah, I know, but scrap unit. But then you can do them in bulk. So then you have to... So you still have to... Yeah, it's a little better. That's a little better.
Or the other way is to go into the land tab and then select or add to selected once you have that unit thing selected. Filter to the land units and then add to selected, and then you have everything in one
when
go.
you have 1,500 units on this tiny little UI element where you can only see like 6 units at a time, it's still really terrible.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey, Bob.
Hmm.
I haven't done this in a long time, and I know you've done it recently. Never mind. It did it. Never mind.
Okay, then.
No, it was a satellite launch. I didn't remember how long it took from pending launch to when it actually launched. But yeah, it was only a couple of days. I forgot if I needed to say anything or okay anything to get it to launch.
Italians consulting the Germans on the space program, huh? I've heard that somewhere before.
Well, hey, the Italians now have a reconnaissance satellite in orbit.
It's a pity our recon satellites can't work together.
Yeah, yeah, that would be interesting. Like, allied countries contribute to the pool. Would also be cool if that worked with missile defense.
So if I wanted to disband, so like taking apart the Maginot line here, Magnus not line. Should I take down just like the fortifications and leave up the military complexes?
What you should do is...
Oh man, you're gonna have carpal tunnel by the end of this.
Okay, you have a couple here that have uses to them. Like, you have some that have, a
radar
basically
station.
all of... radar stations, things like that. Everything that's got a, take everything that's just got a fortification or a gun emplacement, just take it all down. All of those and the military installation, because you pay for maintenance on all of those.
Mm-hmm. And there's, of course, there's no easy way to do this. You have to individually click on each one and hit decommission, I think.
Yep.
Scrap. Man, Battle Go, I really like your game, but goddamn it, there's a lot of room for UI improvement. A lot of room for UI improvement.
Maybe with Supreme Ruler 12 or something like that, you could do a double click or an area click or something.
Right,
like that.
there's everybody has a right mouse button.
All Mac users, single tear rolls down their cheek.
Oh, fuck them. All 12 of them.
South Africa achieves a space milestone.
Whoa.
Bulgaria and Slovenia have allied.
The Italians have had the man on the moon tech sitting in the queue for a long time. We just keep putting more things on top of it and pushing it back.
So let's see. To decommission one facility, let's count how many clicks it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 clicks to decommission a facility. When you could easily do that with 3 or 2. Right mouse button, left mouse button.
Delegate the right mouse button to instead of it being on a facility, it's just on the land that it's on. So there's things for battle zone control, theater controls, but also diplomatic stuff.
Yeah. Contextual menus are a thing, and they're good.
Yeah, they're a thing. I don't know.
UI design is like a pet peeve of mine, and when companies really faceplant on UI design, when there's really easy, well-known and used for decades, solutions to problems, and then they go out of their way to make it more complicated, kind of sticks in my craw a little. And I remember when I was listening to the interview Bob did, Christian Latour said something along the lines of, yeah, we're not really interested in the visuals of the game. We just want to make sure the actual gameplay is good. But the problem, I don't have no issue with the visuals in the game. I don't care what they look like as long as I'm having fun and they're in depth, which they are. But when poor UI decisions start hampering my enjoyment of the game, that's where I'm just okay, you could fix this. Alright, so I'm almost done taking down the fortifications. I don't know how long it actually takes to scrap these.
She's scrapped, let's see. They're on 77%.
You put an engineer over there with demolition, they could make you go faster.
Or special forces. Special forces also have the demolition trait.
They're good at blowing things up. Noted.
And the only reason I know that is because Italy has been researching special forces for a long time.
Well, let's see if I have any engineers sitting around in my doodle. So reserve, I'm assuming they're going to be somewhere at the bottom for ground units.
Huh.
So let's see, those are anti-air. What do they look like?
The Dutch starts with special forces.
Yeah, Italy doesn't.
Why do I have a Scud launcher?
Italy doesn't start with it doesn't even start with supply trucks. I had to research those.
Mobile radar, that's cool.
You could probably buy it from the Dutch.
Yeah, probably, but I'm literally I'm literally 7 days away from researching it out of like 200 it originally was. So at this point, it's more principle than anything.
So if I was gonna build them, they'd probably be under infantry, light infantry, Drado hit fist, mounted infantry, airborne, militia, infantry, engineer. Okay, 54 days. Oh God, things will be. I'll build some for future use. What is this? This is Supreme Ruler Ultimate Edition.
A great game you should go and buy.
Yeah, it's good.
Wait, what am I shooting at down here?
Hopefully it's not Poles.
Random Russian civilians.
Wait a minute, who am I at war with?
Who are you?
Just Russia. There must be some Russian ships or something hanging out in the Mediterranean because one of my submarines is just like, fire! Batter's getting mixed up.
He's just a little confused.
Coming from the Black Sea, maybe?
Going all Gene Hackman on me from Crimson Tide.
Alright, let's try to take out these artillery pieces before they start shooting my German allies.
Yeah, please don't fire on me.
Well, Germany is definitely in a everybody needs to see their wives in bratwurst scenario right now. So I'm trying to take the pressure off.
No.
Everybody needs to see to their wives in smokehouses. Russian planes! I'm sorry. Actually, I really want to. Let's go ahead and take these mines. That'll be useful. I don't think there's anybody. Well, there's some garrisons there.
Every time a German veteran hears a jet go overhead, they just duck.
Oh, interesting. Apparently, barracks which have something. What would that be? No, literally, just barracks on the coast can repair ships.
Barracks? They just just beach the ship. We got this.
Pretty much. I mean, I have a naval production thing there, but it's being repaired. It's not active.
Blitzben. It's Russia. This is Russia. Just like
Blitz only goes so far.
Yeah.
That'd be like saying we need to employ blitzkrieg tactics in central China. Like it doesn't work.
Yeah, the whole concept of blitz is that you capture strategic territory and enough stuff to drive the enemy to capitulation before oh shit I am before the supply situation wrecks your spearheads, your Schwerpunkt.
Ben, I could have some of my galaxies go up there and airdrop supplies if you want to just stay
okay.
there.
I'll there's no Russian actual units in the area, so I'll just maneuver a little.
It's just Russian partisans that came around behind you.
Yeah.
Give you a little scare.
Yeah. Well, Russian partisans. I think the Germans can contest that they're kind of nasty.
So my reconnaissance satellite has a 1% coverage. We can see a small strip of Sicily.
We were driving along, and suddenly Marco had no head.
Poor Marco. He will not be forgotten.
Who?
Thanks for I don't know, some random German guy.
I see what you did there.
Alright, so... These are, like, ground attack planes, so we'll just hit... air patrol, like up to here, and we'll just see what they see. What do your poli see?
Well, they got hit by some sort of anti-aircraft.
Pew! Ah, yeah, fuck you, hind. Fuck you and your hind face. So, decommissioning the Magnus hotline seems to be doing my economy some good. Who knew? Shut up.
I mean, you also
Shut up.
have to employ a shitload of people just to tear it down.
Well, unemployment's not really an issue for me. My unemployment's been hovering around 3.5%.
Are you not gonna? You're not gonna give me anything in return, Bob?
Well, I'd like to think you and I are good friends.
Continued
Hey, Bob, this is,
camaraderie is what you get.
This is a Strato Fortress here. This is a big deal. That's a strategic bomber.
I'm aware. That's why I chose it.
Oh God, how much longer to these supply bases? Because I could definitely. Oh God, 37 days.
Do you want one or two right now, Bob? I have some built that I'm willing to loan the German Air Force.
Well, no, I want the design.
All right. I mean, I agreed to it, so you should have gotten it, right?
Yep.
Units won't repair while they're deployed, correct? You have to specifically say, like, go repair,
they
and
will.
then they'll go back. Oh, they will? Okay, that's good.
They very slowly on the field, but, you know,
Okay.
they'll do it.
Goes faster if they're in a town. Especially for infantry units, I noticed they repair quite quickly in towns. Not sure if that's true for APCs, though.
Yeah, I just noticed, like, some of my units, I was like, okay, these guys... I know I had some heavily damaged units, so they're either A, dead, or B, repairing. I don't know which.
So where, if anywhere, would you like the Portuguese right now?
So if I drive
Okay,
supply
then.
trucks to my little spearhead here, theoretically they should deliver supplies to the doodles.
If you're asking Germany that question, Germany's pretty much like ceased offensive operations for the time being in favor of some R&R.
I'm using combined arms operations, yay. Poland can into modern military theory. Base captured. Don't mind if I do. I'm just basically just hopping from airbase to airbase.
It's like that's where the supply is or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Well,
Italy
that was-
anything else other than your
Gosh.
technology, puppy? I don't know. You'd have to ask Italy.
I
Feel
mean-
free to counter with that one, Bob. I just didn't know the price.
What's going on here?
I mean, what does that mean? What is a tech puppy?
Dude.
All right, I got to specifically say something to something in my chat. Okay, Matus, you're the guy who's constantly saying I should be building roads. We already went over the road situation, and I am building supply depots. It takes hours of in-game time at this speed to complete them. They are 40% done.
Yeah, it takes multiple episodes for us to get things built. Like, I've had research stations being built since what was the episode that I lost to Romania? 13 or 14?
It was 14 is where it was just aired today. Actually, 14 is where you switched to Italy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like the next hour is when like Romania was just like, oh, we're done.
Yeah, so so episode 14 to now, and only this episode did I finish a research station.
Yeah, and they were started in the very beginning.
Yeah, episode 14.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been.
And this
it's-
is 35, so 21 episodes to build a research station.
Yeah, and I put down 2. One of them I'm still waiting on. 11 days to go. And that'll put me up to 5 research stations.
Let's bring some anti-aircraft
How many
guns
does
up here.
Germany have? Because you must have captured some from
50?
Finland and...
Well, I captured one from Russia. I started with 5. I built 8 more, which put me at 13. I captured one from Russia. So I'm at
Jesus
14.
Damn it.
Christ, Bob!
What?
Oh my, those things are expensive to build.
He's Germany. It's the arsenal of democracy.
So I have 14 projects going at once.
I have 3.
I have 4. So soon, Bob will be able to outstrip me technologically. Actually, I think he might already... hold on, let's check.
Think about this. The only thing I wanted from you was the Strata Fortress.
Oh, I love this ring of German planes that are just like, yeah, I dare you to take off.
Well, they're taking off. They're just disappearing after.
Yeah.
See, now they're gone. I made the bad men go away.
I lost most of my French planes, but they're French, so I really don't care about that. Just like old mirages.
Like in my off-screen game right now that I'm playing is Germany, which is at 2049 right now. I'm in.
Oh,
I have 29 research centers that I've all built myself, and I can't actually keep more than like 14 or not even 14 projects going at once because there's just not enough technology to fill all the research centers.
There we go. I now have special forces. Yay!
Huzzah.
And because of that,
now Italy is requesting technology.
and because of that research being finished, I now am researching the AGM-12DN Bullpup B nuclear missile.
That's a lot of words.
Yep.
What's the range on it?
Oh, it's just a land-launched, or no, it's an air-launched nuke. Like it's
Right, what's the range on it?
Let's see here. Yep, 16 kilometers. It's a short range. It's a short range strategic tactical nuclear weapon.
You have to fly like the attack plane on the deck, like over the site you're nuking. In order to make that work.
It's a small nuke. It's not a big. It's 1 ton. Like it's not that big.
Ben, for love of God, travel north and take that airbase.
Actually,
Supplies.
the big one.
They're
big one that's,
propagating out. I just took this base, Bob. It's like I've got to give them time.
The big one that's researching right now. Well, not researching now, but is in the queue that I actually am looking forward to a lot. Is my ICBM, the Witchcraft, which is its real name. That has a 9,860 kilometer range.
I've got a bunch of those as Germany. In fact, what I actually invaded Haiti so I could have bases closer to the U.S. for those.
The Witchcraft.
Yep.
They don't have a long range.
No, like, well, the bases I had in Germany, like I built several silos like around Berlin, and like they could just reach like the east coast of the United States, like Maine, like over there. I was just like, I need to get a little closer with these. So I was just like, hey, Haiti, you're gonna have a change in administration now. And then I probably burned down all the sugar fields and then planted silos there. Must connect road and railroad.
Well, it looks like combat operations have pretty much ceased in former Finland.
People in my chat are now saying build more roads. No!
For fuck's sake.
I was about to say, no.
That costs money to do that. Like,
no matter what, people will always give advice, and even if it's completely wrong, they will always be insistent that they're right.
I have a feeling it's tongue in cheek because of your previous reticence to doing it.
Ah, shit! There's another Russian unit just driving past Veliki Luki.
Ben, it's going to be up to you to like take Moscow.
Okay. Poland's on it.
I mean, I don't imagine there's a whole lot in your way except just the garrisons, and then whatever's left of the Russian Air Force now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Luftwaffe that's going to back you up.
Do you want Portugal as well? Portugal stands ready.
You're going to have to ask Poland. They're in charge of this now.
Are you willing to actually do your duty?
Well, I just took Finland, so yeah.
Oh yeah. You arrived after the Poles and the Germans did all the hard work.
My navy has been here from the beginning.
Yeah. I had my navy there for God knows how long before you guys showed up. But yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome to make a move.
Okay.
Dad, stop eating all the bratwurst. God damn it. Alrighty. Just one Russian like APC came through and ate all of the delicious sausage.
Nom 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 nom.
Russian tank, blow it up.
I remember there was a Chapel comic a while ago, which had it was about CK2, and it was like about attrition and stuff. And what it was that you had one lord who was sieging a castle, and like, sire, on the horizon, there's another army, and it's like the lord
the
looks
enemy?
out there.
No, allies.
It's much worse. The allies just like run over to the baggage train, just like eat all the food.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Oh, there's definitely a Russian unit over here, so forward! Planes! Those are scary.
No, man, we need to take that airfield.
Okay. We can work on that. It's something
Man,
that we can
going
do.
the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm chasing this tank, goddammit. Try to chase him away.
Luftwaffe ho.
Lufa, Uber, please.
Hey, what? Just can't even with you.
What did you expect when I said I was gonna play Poland? People are telling me to attack Ukraine.
You mean the Ukraine?
No, he said it. He said it. All right, Bob, I'm tanking up there. Let's see if they run out of go juice before I get there.
Why attack Ukraine?
I have no idea. I don't know. Reasons, I guess.
Why am I seizing all offensives? Because my military is tired.
He's been fighting multiple wars single-handedly for quite a while.
We got a lot of new territory, and we're like, repairing everything essentially now at this point.
Yeah.
That's a drain on the treasury for sure.
I just bankrupted Portugal trying to repair Finland. Shot my credit ratings as, well, not 0, but pretty low. But it's fine. I can recover now that I know what the problem is. Don't worry.
Good credits for pussies.
All I had to do was stop repairing, and I'm back in the green. Or the black. Or
supply depots, I need you.
All I had to do was stop spending money.
Yeah, exactly. Crazy.
All right, so
I'm surprised economists don't do this.
The supply depots I started building in episode 30-something, 32, whatever we started this with, are now 50% complete.
Where'd I put my engineers? Did those guys get thrown back into the reserve units? Yes, you did. All of you move over here, I guess.
Yes, blow.
Russian garrison units are just like, yeah, whatever, just kill us. It's fine, we'll just stand here.
Well, with apparently how badly the Russian economy is going, they probably haven't been fed in a couple of months. They've just been sitting out inside of like their garrison houses, around these places.
Started farming. They've reverted to hunter-gatherers.
And we're at time.
So we are. So thank you everyone for watching. If you are enjoying this, hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, do consider subscribing. Make sure you check out the other people's perspectives as well. You can find a link to that in the description. Likewise, you can also find links to our Patreons in the same place if you want to support the channels a little bit further. That's goodbye from everyone here, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you later.